Yes, you
like
do
the
look
jacket.
good.
I dug it out. Oh,
Oh, is that the sweet I gave you before the show?
It's not a tooth, it's a mint.
I'm saving... I'm saving my voice
You are saving
yes.
for a
Suffering.
rainy day.
OK.
Yeah.
You're great, by the way. I'm a big fan of yours.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Do you know this woman has taste?
Actually, I said to Mel this morning, when you were growing up, I mean, were you a fan of Clifton? She said, oh, your dad listened to him all the time,
Yes,
didn't
all the time. So you were being played in my house when I
she
grew
was
up
young.
with you.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because quite often people say, my grandmother loves you. And I'm thinking, how old would she have been, though?
I love you, you're
No,
great.
my mum's sitting in my house right now because you know that thing where you get the text saying a parcel delivery's happening and I'm here. So my mum is sitting in my house right now watching you. So say hello to my mum.
I'll tell you what, though, when I arrived this morning, I mean, I know your fan base is so loyal, particularly over the last 4 years. But when I arrived this morning at 8:30, people have been there from, what, 5:30, I think you were there?
Yes.
I mean, you talk about loyalty. It's amazing.
Well, they need psychological help.
But you must have loved the loyalty over the last 4 years, especially.
It's been absolutely fantastic, actually. To know that people love you is nice. To feel it is even nicer.
Yeah.
And I've relied heavily on family, friends, and obviously fans.
Yes.
So...
It sounds a really odd thing to say, but we've had 2 or 3 people on the show who've been falsely accused. And I mean, the pressure on them is just tangible, but they all say that the one thing they really, really learned was who their friends were.
Well, that's true, too. But, you know, there's not just a few of them. There's an army of us. I've had so many letters. Some people have spent 2 years in prison and been innocent. And it's the danger of, if we don't change the law, that's going to continue happening to innocent people. And when I was in court with the BBC, I saw a quote that I loved. A Judge Blackstone from way back said, I would rather 10 guilty people escape than one innocent person suffer.
Yeah. For us, obviously, we saw the initial story, then the years went by, and then, you know, completely cleared. And we went, oh, that's great. And we all kind of get on with our lives. But you've had 4 years. Do you ever still wake up in the morning, you know, those precious few seconds in the morning? Do you ever still wake up and go, and then go, oh?
No. I haven't had that for quite a while, but it's just that the minute it was cleared away from me, I just was so relieved. Yeah. In fact, even when the judge made his judgment and, you know, I won pretty easily, I couldn't punch the air or anything. I didn't feel triumphant. I just felt, oh, justice at last.
The first single that you released off the album, it's that coming back strong again.
Well, it's funny because the album, I didn't think I'd ever do an album where I'd be singing brand new songs again, because that seemed to be way past me. And it goes to show that music should never have an ageism with music. No. You could be 19, write a great song. You can be 90. So Terry Britton, who wrote Devil Woman for me, wrote Rise Up with Graham Lyle. And so when I heard it, I thought they must have written it just for me in that situation.
Well, you're talking about the lyrics. They're never going to break me down. They're never going to take me down. They know I'm going to rise up feeling stronger.
And
that must make you feel just so powerful when you get those words out.
It is, and to record it, you know, to have songs that you can really get your teeth and your tonsils around.
How long did it take you from start to end to get the album completely together?
It took the tracks took a couple of months. I just spent 1 week putting my voice on and then adding some harmonies, which they then enhanced with other people to sing my harmonies with me. But it was just fantastic to get into the studio, and that's one of the first songs I did, so that I could sing it and really feel it.
Is there a danger, though, for any artist, not particularly you, in doing an album of all new songs, or do you think fans want to hear some of the old hits mixed in? Do you know what I mean? Well,
fans want to hear new music all the time. They do, you're great.
Do they? I'm interested.
No, well, I think that with an album, it's a chance for the artist to take themselves and their audience somewhere else.
Yeah.
When I was given Devil Woman originally, I had it in my pocket for months. And then when Bruce Welch, one of the Shadows, produced I'm Nearly Famous for me, we decided to do everything that did not sound like Summer Holiday, that did not sound like Congratulations. And of course, Devil Woman brought me back into a recording scene. So you sometimes need to introduce, but if I go on stage, I would never do a whole album of new songs live on stage. I would pick 2 or 3 and then sing them in between Summer Holiday, Congratulations, Living Doll.
And you have got that on the album because you have sort of redone some of the older tunes. And is it true you're reuniting with Olivia Newton-John as well for a couple of them?
One of the songs is called Everybody Is Someone.
Yeah.
And I did it as a solo, and then we thought, this could be a great duet. So I emailed Olivia and said, look, there's no pressure. If you like the song, let me know, and I'd love to have you on it. Well, within an hour. She said, I love it. I want to be on it. So we sent all the... Now, you know, we don't send tapes anymore. We send files.
Yeah.
All these files go, and she put her voice on, and the record company said, inspired choice. Pat Farrow, who's now married to John Farrow, and he produced and wrote all of Olivia's big hits. Well, when they first came, they'd won a competition in Australia, and they sang on the Des O'Connor show. And my manager saw them and began managing them. And he said to me, you're going on tour, these 2 girls are there. What about them in your backing vocals? So I took them to me. After about 8 or 9 concerts, I noticed in Germany that the men were all looking just here. So I turned like that. I thought, wait a minute, though. Pat and Olivia had shuffled forward. They were only about 1 foot behind me. So the next day, they were doing all this, you know. So the next day I said to my production manager, we had a big grand piano. I said, put them behind the piano. And then when I came on, I took my applause, I lifted the lid.
Are you going to be going back and forth?
I finished a tour about 3 weeks ago, and it was my Diamond anniversary tour, and there's been quite a lot of comments about it. Some people couldn't make it because it was sold out.
Yeah. So you're going to do some more?
Marvellous.
So next year we're doing the Diamond Encore.
Love it.
So you're very, very busy. Busy as you've ever been, it sounds. Do you ever have in your head that one day you'll be just retired, put your feet up, never do it anymore?
Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. You never will retire.
The word retire, I don't think that's in my vocabulary. But what I plan to do is what I've done now, really. I've slowed. I've made it a level area. I don't tour for 5 or 6 months the way I used to. I can come back, meet my band. They're all friends of mine. We dine together. We stay in the same hotels. We do shows. People come and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
I have a pact, though, very quickly. I'm going to wheel Cliff on in the Albert Hall on his 100th birthday.